WaterIDEAS here in BolognaFiere, Accadueo. We are with Carolina Latorre Aravena from IWA. This morning, a very tough, deep and important session, opening session for WaterIDEAS conference. Can you explain us what do you mean with the resilient water services?
Well, resilience is a topic that's been paramount in the last years. We've been hearing about the need of having systems, water systems that are more resilient, both to climate change challenges, but also not just climate change, but also climate variability, the changes in the demographics, economic challenges. And in the International Water Regulators Forum, what we see is a huge diversity of what the regulatory frameworks and the regulators, the institutions themselves have to face when they think about resilience. So when this year we gather in Brisbane for the third International Water Regulators Forum, we ask the regulators, and when I mean regulators, I talk about different regulatory authorities or anyone that is exercising that function in their own territories.
Yeah, in each country.
Exactly, because you see in Italy is different from Portugal or the United States. Exactly. So we asked them about resilience, and the first thing that comes to mind for the general public is climate change. So disaster mitigation, nature challenges. But in the world of regulators, it could mean many different things. Regulators need to pay attention to a range of issues, including infrastructure, financing, management, capacity building, so the needed staff to face these things. And basically, resilient systems are those that adapt and have a fast response to any of these challenges, not just climate change, but also, for instance, the huge changes in demographics that we're seeing now in Europe, or in different countries where you have a developed market, a developed institution, and with old networks. The challenge is maintenance and keeping, like what we've been talking today about water loss and leakages. So in developing countries, it's more about extending the networks and achieving universal coverage. But overall, regulators find themselves in different scenarios with different backgrounds, but there are various common issues, and this exchange of experiences and of knowledges and case studies is what we do in the Regulators Forum, trying to find lessons learned from different places, from different regulatory frameworks, without setting one-size-fits-all solutions. And so resilience, what we discussed this year in Brisbane was a lot about that, about taking what we have now forward towards the achievement of the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, and the 2030 Agenda, but in a local context.
We saw you following with high interest this morning's session. What do you pick up from this session? What are the most interesting or most significant keywords and themes that you noticed this morning and you want to speak with us?
It resonated a lot because we saw the cases from Israel, we saw the Hungarian story, Greece, and what resonated a lot, it has this commonality with what we discussed in Brisbane last week, and it's that building resilience is building understanding. So the role of the regulators has a lot to do with stakeholder engagement, improving data, improving information flows, and many times the resistance of the public, for instance, to the raising tariffs and to have sustainable services has a lot to do with understanding what we're paying for, what's the value of the services. And the role of regulatory authorities, whatever the name they have in their own territories, it's paramount. And I think we've seen a lot of improvement in the role, in the action of regulators, either in the regional networks, either in these common platforms, in exchanging and providing information, just being more approachable to other stakeholders.
Okay. Thank you very much, Carolina Latorre Aravena.